swallowing whole, like a pill that makes you choke, and stills your soul. You have the nerve to look me in the eyes and lie. Send him back. I won't share the trap that you have me in. That you have me in. Makes you choke. You have the to look me in the eyes and lie. We appreciate you showing up, Mr. Diaz. What you name? My name is Thinkbug. He back. I didn't expect anything different. We expected no less. But the name is Stinkbug. As you could assumedly see when you click my channel. I seem more like a smell good bug to you, Wade. flowers and perfume. I'm the perfume bug. I appreciate the like and sub, Joni. We're trying to hit 300 tonight. Depending on how many people show up, I'll do some more entertaining. I can do dances. I am fairly nimble for a large man. You would be surprised. Do I have a cat? Yes, we got a cat. I have at least one cat. We can already tell what's going on here. But we're gonna wait and see if some real people show up. We'll probably give it a few minutes. Or I'll just like let the... We had an issue with the phone dying earlier. It happened twice. Yeah, I'll give Jim a phone call and ask how she feels about that. I don't think we have any mods that are here, but if you are, don't fuck with Scooby-Doo, because that's one of the alternates that she told me about. Yeah, we don't doubt that you are like an extant human being. It's just you lack the cognitive capacity to engage in like a real conversation. The only reason that I'm engaging currently is that no one else is here. Oh shit. What do you know? I assume you know who this person is. Or maybe your kindness has blinded you. But this is one of Wade's 15 accounts. Yeah, you love him. Keep loving him. You can keep loving him and then talk shit about him 15 minutes later. Yeah, the new rule is we don't fuck with, we think it might be a kid, so we don't fuck with the kids. And the dude is a massive asshat when the main people aren't looking. We only got a few rules here. No racism, no talking about kids in an inappropriate way, and no talking about ladies. And Mr. Wilson has broken all three of those rules. But Jem is a lot nicer than me. She's not gonna time you out. We want you to stick around. We just know that you lack the cognitive capacity to carry on a substantive conversation about anything beyond making weird statements about me being gay, which is apparently a bad thing. No. Jem, I think you might be. I don't even. It ain't that important. But if you knew what I knew, you might be feeling a little bit different. Somebody like, if I sing a song, somebody might like the way it sounds, but that don't make them a good person. It don't be making them a good person. I really wouldn't even be focusing on it, but we just don't really have that many people here. Yeah, no, we keep them. I just wanted to make sure you knew. You knew what was going on here. You always show up when I'm like walking around in the dark. We had a ladybug battle earlier. Jealousy had entered the chat. I'm trying to fucking... I think you probably just heard my knees. Stinkbug's knees have entered the chat. Stinkbug does have feelings for Jem. That's why she's my main ladybug. She's probably not the type of feelings that you're... I mean, you've said this like 5 or 6 times. I think most of the time she was not here. But Stinkbug is also right in front of you. And I'm giving you, this will be the 6th time that I've given you an opportunity to express something of substance. A question, a statement, an argument, a logical syllogism that doesn't involve logical fallacies. But you always a bitch. And you're not that bright. And Stinkbug does this for a fucking living. So I'm here if you want to pay for some tutoring. But aside from that, we're probably just going to ignore you. At least I am. And my mods will ignore you because I already set down the... we set down the new rules earlier when you started talking shit about me eating spaghetti. We have Miss Lynn in the house. Appreciate you showing up. I'm sorry my stream fucked up earlier. Like it happened 2 times in a row. But when you're live streaming, your phone just like gobbles up all the battery. And I went from 30% to 0 in like 15 minutes. Yeah, that's why we keep them around. I've got a few pets. That's what I call them. We keep the pets because they provide entertainment in the chat. And they're not too bright. But they also give me views and watch hours. While I fucking bumble around the room trying to clean this shit up. But I would rather talk to Jem. Try to catch back up. Jem, I know you're probably not in the mood to do like a joint thing. But I don't know. I might try to play a little bit. But I like having you around. So don't leave me. If you do leave me, give me a warning. So I can mentally prepare myself. Yeah, you be leaving me, but I see you staying on other channels for like hours. I don't fully get it. I mean, I don't mind. You can roll out, but I feel like we could have a productive conversation at some point. I know we don't have the most entertaining shit. I've got spaghetti sauce from my stream earlier on my bed. Yeah, I don't mind if you leave. My pattern recognition software is registering a statistical anomaly. I'm out here with 7 ladybugs, and I'm still a slave to Jem's excuses. It's the damn excuses. We're still gonna see how many people show up. Either way, maybe we can do something fun. The weather's kind of picking up. Yeah, I mod for 10 channels. You know this. And I be running a business. I almost just busted my ass on these, like this pile of boxes that my grandpa left. No, we're not worried about it. Jem is my boss. I can see if I can find the cat real quick. I mean, I have 4 of them that I know I can find, but Skittles always comes to me. If she's not fucking murdering something. Skittle cat. Skittle cat. She might be off hunting something. Oh, yep, there she is. I told you she'd come to me. Meow. Meow. And she also talks to me. Let's see if I can. Can you put a flash on? Meow. I don't know if I can. I mean, I can like scoop her up and show her, but it'll piss her off. She just a skittle cat. Come here. It's okay. Come here. You're alright. See? The camera. You're getting famous. I don't know if that showed up. Alright, Scooby-Doo. Fuck you. Have a good night. Yeah. No, she's a pretty cat. Not as pretty as my lily cat. If you look in my community post, you can see the white cat with blue eyes. She was my main boy. Slept on my belly every night, but she's the lily cat is no longer here, but we have 4 more in the catio, which is this enclosure that I had built on the side of the house, like from here all the way over here. It's closed in with like wire mesh type stuff. I think they're all sleeping right now. Oh, Jem is fucking gone. What does moonlight do? Like the meowing sounds. Do a little trap so they could take him away. And Skittles was the only one that was like, she was too scared to, you know, if I would call her, she wouldn't show up. But then eventually I just like sat out on my porch one night with a big extendo joint. And I waited till she got in my lap and she jumped up and I like petted her for a minute. And ever since then I think she knows my voice. I mean, she knows what I look like, but she also recognizes like the way my voice sounds. Yeah, I'm not worried about you. I mean, it's a normal thing. I'm not doing anything too exciting. I appreciate you coming through, though. Much love from the bug. We'll figure something out. Probably do some shorts or something. One thing you realize when you start doing YouTube like every day is at least one thing that I've realized. You know, is that like you'll put in hours for a person like just to help their stream out, and then you become convinced that they're like a real life friend or a supporter, and then you know they'll come through for 2 minutes on your stream. $2,000 just giving super chats to fellow creators. And it's like, you know, they can't be bothered to sit for on a live stream. That shit do be happening. And sometimes it gets to you. Yeah, I hope you have a good night as well, Miss Lynn. Thank you again. Yeah. This one's not going to be going anywhere, so we're going to go ahead and end it up. Except I saw Crystal come through. And she's not going to be here long either, I promise. But I'm going to stay till she leaves. And I'm going to put this cigarette out and try to get out of the dark, so I can at least hold on to her for 2 or 3 minutes. We got cars. But I'll bet you $50 she won't be here in like 1 minute. Ooh, I just lost $50. I'm always feeling the same. Just trying to duck below the tree branches. It'd be too tall for this shit. We're about to be back in the house. I don't know if you saw the cat. What did she do, Skittle Cat? It's too dark. Meow. 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 Come here. Come on. Come on. You a celebrity now. You're alright. Alright, alright. That's fine. She doesn't want to be on camera. I'll see if she'll come inside. Come on. Come on, Skittle Cat. Meow. Meow. Meow.
If we rearrange your jars,
Meow.
I still think you've got some you can sleep on out there if you want to. Goodness.
She's new to coming inside. You're alright.
Oh.
She thought I was going to close the door on her. Yeah, we're not gonna do shit with this stream. I appreciate everybody coming through. I'm just gonna charge the phone up and we'll come up with some shorts or something. People been liking to watch me eat. So I think maybe we'll do spaghetti or something. But I appreciate my ladybugs for coming. Crystal and Jem. I mean, we still have 5 people. I mean, I'll linger around. Does anybody have questions? A topic to discuss? Like something to ask me that I can educate you on? Philosophy, epistemology, psychology, analytic logic, syllogistic logic, theology, linguistics, cognitive science, anything whatsoever that I have expertise in. For people who are just lingering in the chat. Yeah, no, I think the ladybugs are pretty much the only thing keeping me going. So we keep them around. And then we have the trolls. And they're pretty fun. I just want to have a chat one day where we can like something fucking fun. Like I can play music or the pumpkin is gonna fucking rot before we end up getting to that. People like watching the cooking and watching me eat food. But we trying to figure out the algorithm. Back down to 2. If I do like it. We do a dance. We'll see if this brings in a few more viewers. Dale is in the house. Yeah, the dance did not. We didn't produce the desired. Holy shit. The dance didn't produce the desired results. So I think we might. We might leave it here. I'm trying to sift through mail and clothing donations. And my dad's 401k that he left behind. The dad just passed away. That's kind of the reason that we. Oh, fucking shit. I don't think Crystal's here anymore. But if she is, she can deal with you as she pleases. Yeah, Crystal, it's the same guy from last time, just a different account. I don't care about making fun of me, but when people start fucking with my ladybugs, you got the ranch, you can do whatever you want to. But I appreciate his viewership either way. And he likes looking at my peak human physique. "6'2", 182 pounds of twisted steel and sex appeal. That's why he shows up. But we don't be letting people fuck with my ladybugs. Dale, get on his ass. I've given him like 5 or 6 chances straight to my face to try to argue, but he lacks the capacity to argue. So he just makes like little, stop talking. That is a skill that you lack, Scooby-Doo. And you've been screen recorded by like 4 or 5 people. While I gave you the opportunity to actually try to argue with me. No, it's the same person like from last time. Jim can tell you about it. I wouldn't really take it like very seriously. I mean, if he's got you fucked up, you can do whatever you want to. We also know that you are probably an AI character created by the Matrix. But just because the image is so visually astonishing, pleasing, that's why we give you the rights of a mod. The only one over you is, well, you're number 3. There's Vic Daddy and Jim. Jim is always the number 1. Yeah, I don't know if you ever tried to clear the shit up with Sombra, but like I remember I told you to go back and review the chat because it was just a misunderstanding. And you said you went back and you were like, yeah, I see what happened. If you want to try to clear it up with him, I mean, it's not your place or responsibility, but I feel like I was a pretty good damn mod. I mean, I mod for 9 channels. I've never had an issue like that before. Yeah, I mean, I know we're good, like I'm good. It's just there was another massive misunderstanding that happened. I went back to his channel the day after I spoke with you, and while we were talking, he was just like, oh yeah, Bug, I need to remove your mod. And I thought he was joking, but then he actually did it, and I was just like, hey, are you being serious? Like, do you know how much money I've sent you? It's a fucking weird situation. And you know, apparently you know the other guy, Tobias, so I don't really give a fuck at this point, but I didn't do anything wrong. And it kind of sucks, because I was a big supporter of his, although he never gave me shit for support. Just on the fucking semen retention shit, like. Dude can just keep his own mods. But I promise I never had like any ill intentions. I never tried to start any shit. Just dudes that were obsessed with you on the... If you went back and watched it, you know what I'm talking about. But I don't be giving much of a fuck anymore. My main ladybug is back in the house. Yeah, if you go back and watch the original stream, that's not what happened. You watch the stream after the one that I'm talking about. Like if it's still recorded, you can go back and see it. Jim, don't be doing this now. But no, I swear to God, I'm. It was the dude called Tobias. Like, yeah. I mean, I understand. That's why I was like, it's not that important. Like, I never asked to be a mod. I don't think I've ever asked to be a moderator on any channel. It's just on this specific one, it was the guy called Tobias. And I was like, I thought he was trying to be funny, like making a joke about antagonizing me, like saying I did something that upset him. And I was like, did I actually do something to upset you? Like, are you fucking around? Are you being serious? And he was like, no, I'm dead serious. I don't think you watched that one because you weren't there when that happened. And so I was just like, it's not really worth the jit. And then I messaged Mr. Sombra, and apparently, like, he favors that guy. So yeah, it's Crystal's friend. It's also Sombra's friend. That's where the problem. Like that's kind of how we ended up here. Eventually, I was just like, I don't really care enough to stick around. Sombra started asking me to send even more money just so that I could maintain the position of a mod. And I'm like, I don't really care about being, like, I'm a mod too much already. And I've sent dude way more money than I should have. I've got to go way back to read this. I didn't go there. When I started YouTube, I was just like scrolling. It's the same way I found him and found fucking Uncle Filthy. I mean, that's pretty much the way I found everybody. Hold on, I got back. A popularity thing. Yeah, I don't get the popularity, like, obsession with being a moderator. But hurt. The whole thing is that he is a friend of Sombra's. I just wish he would have gone back, like, actually seen what happened. Like, I don't give a fuck about the mod thing. It's just somebody misrepresenting my character, and it happened more than once. Just stop talking about it. Yeah, I'm not fully following. The only reason it came up was fuck it, I guess. I was trying to resolve the issue. I mean, I don't spend my nights like sitting around thinking about the one channel that doesn't have me. I must just be like ass at communicating outside of like tutoring. But like, nah, this some fucking weird judgment. I was just trying to explain, like, what in the world? Well, just fuck that topic. Like, I don't really. Maybe somebody can bring up something else. Like a one YouTube channel that I don't even get paid for, and I've paid a whole bunch of money. Fuck it, fuck this.